You guys break up. It now becomes a story. After all I have done for you, Oga, what have you done that your mate have not done before? Yes. So it is not about what you have done. Whatever you're sacrificing, be sure that you can let go of it at any given time. So even if today both of you decide to go your separate ways, you will always be at peace with yourself. Hello, everyone. You're welcome to your show, Believe Box. And here we only talk about issues that really matter. Today, we're going to be talking about 7 key principles of relationship, or more so, 7 key principles that sustains relationship. And what are the 7 key principles? Before I continue, I would like to make note that there are no principle that actually keep a relationship, but rather there are principles that makes relationship better. And what are these 7 key principles? Number 1, it's communication. In every relationship, communication is very important. It is key. You have to communicate at every given point. Your daily activities have to be known. Your movements have to be known. Most might say, yes, this is just more like stalking. He's not stalking, but your spouse or your partner need to understand where you are at a given moment. But most time, it's not necessary you give every detail. Yes, but important details has to be known. Very keen. Not just where you are or what you're doing at the moment. Learn to communicate little issues and what, how, and when should I communicate. There is no frame time. There's no appointed time for communication. Every time is a time to communicate. Every time is a time to communicate. When you have things in mind, communicate. When you see something beautiful you really want, communicate. When you're thinking of something important, most importantly, decisions that you really need to take about yourself or for the both of you, communicate. Unless if you want to make it a big surprise, fine, then you can keep that to yourself. And moving forward, second key principle you need to know about is trust. Trust, yes. You both have to learn to trust one another. It's very keen in relationship. When there is no trust, there is no relationship. You both has to come to the level where you understand that at this level, whatever I'm going through, she is going through. Whatever I am going through, he is going through. And whatever I have or I've kept to myself as a secret and you know could damage the relationship, you really need to communicate it out so that both of you can trust each other. When there is no trust, it's very difficult to sustain relationship. Issues may arise. When it happened the first time, yes, you can be forgiven. But when it continues, it becomes very difficult to what? To trust your partner. So trust is key. One of the key principles of a relationship. And number 3 is sacrifice. This is very, very important. Very, very important. Sacrifice. We really need to sacrifice. We need to learn to sacrifice. Many might say, yes, I treat her well, I give her money, I do this, I do that. It is not about what you do alone. Yes, it is about what you expect in return for what you did. So once you are in a relationship, just know that whatever I am doing, I'm just doing it for this person. I'm not doing it because I want any interest or because I want any gain or because I want something afterwards. Most especially, guys do a lot of things because they want sex in a relationship. No, that is not the case. When you are in a relationship, whatever you do, know that you are doing it for the better of that relationship, not because you want something in return or not because you want to gain something from it. So when you lose or when the relationship ends today, you know that you are at peace with it because everything you've done It's for the both of you, and you're willing to let go at every given time. And that is why we see most guys are so frustrated, or most ladies are so frustrated, because they have invested a lot in the relationship. You go to his house, you clean, you wash his clothes, you make food for him. And at the end of the day, you guys break up. It becomes so painful. And you start counting all you have done. No, it shouldn't be so. The same goes to the guys. You spend a lot. You buy her bag, you buy her wig, you buy her shoes. And at the end of the day, you guys break up. It now becomes a story. After all I have done for you, Oga, what have you done that you've made have not done before? Yes. So it is not about what you have done. Whatever you're sacrificing, be sure that you can let go of it at any given time. So even if today both of you decide to go your separate ways, you will always be at peace with yourself and know that, yes, I really did not lose a lot, even though I gave out some willingly. Nobody forced you. Yes, sacrifice. And number 4, you need to be very, very patient. You need to be very, very patient. And every given time, anything can come up. Issues can come up in relationships. A lot of things can come up in a relationship. You have to be patient. You have to be at peace with yourself and know that, okay, I need to take time to digest this. I need to take time to talk to this person. I need to relax. You don't need to be hot-tempered every given time. No, I see my babe with someone else. You are now angry. You're frustrated. You want answers. Yes, you will get those answers, but take your time. You don't need to rush. Time is very important. Be patient. And once you're patient, you will definitely enjoy your marriage or your relationship, and it will blossom. That's just the truth. Number 5, loyalty. Loyalty is key. In fact, I would not want to crown this as this tick all the boxes, but loyalty is key. You need to learn to be loyal to your partner. Yes, you need to learn to be loyal to your partner. Number 6 is understanding. Yes, understanding. One might say it's part of communication. Once you communicate, you understand. No, communication is different. I can communicate to you and still yet you don't understand what message I'm passing through. So you need to learn to understand. Don't rush in listening. Don't rush in reacting. Don't be in rush to make decisions. Take your time. Understand the scenario first. Understand what is actually going on in the relationship before you take certain decision, because that is key. Without understanding, you guys will have a lot of issues in a relationship. So key principle that actually sustain relationship for a longer period of time is understanding. It's part of it. Understanding is a key principle. You need to understand one another. While communicating, you need to understand each other. While being patient, you also need to understand your partner, understand what they are going through at a given time, understand when to speak, understand that this is a time not to talk. And when you're communicating, understanding, you need to learn to listen, digest whatever it is the both of you are communicating at that particular time. Very key. And that way, you will enjoy your relationship. Now, the 7 key principle you need to know about, very, very important. This is the last principle. But before I mention that, remember that this principle only helps relationship grow, helps to create an healthy relationship. There is no principle that sustains relationship. What works for me might not work for you. What worked for Mr. A does not work for Mr. B. So we have different perspectives. Some have every of these things I've listed, and yet they still have issues in their relationship. So you need to look inward to know what am I doing wrong? What is it that I have not been doing right as well? Yes. So the last on this list today is support. Very important. Do not become a burden on anybody. I'm talking to both the male and the female here. You don't need to become a burden to anyone. You need to support in any way you can, no matter how little it is. Learn to support in your relationship. Learn to support. And how do you support? There are a lot of ways you can actually support. And what are these ways you can support in a relationship? Number one, contributing to the growth of your partner. How do you contribute to the growth of your partner? By giving them the right advice, by being there with them when they need you the most. Many of us are always not available when our partner needs us. They have to call someone outside to get the peace that they want. They have to communicate with someone outside to be able to be at peace with themselves. So at times, you need to learn that you have to support all the time. Emotional support, physical support. Yes, physical support. You just have to be there. I am not saying you should be there every day, but when they need you the most, please try as much as you can to avail yourself. That also keep the relationship moving. It sustain a relationship. And at this junction, I would like to appreciate every one of you for your time. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned on this channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. We are dedicated to continue to bring good content your way. See you again. Stay tuned. I remain your humble host, Isaac. Bye for now.